Hey guys, this is Tim with Tim Stout and Associates Compass Real Estate, your trusted real estate expert for Coweta and Fayette County. Guys, I've been hearing in the news a lot about foreclosure talk. A lot of my clients are asking about it, a lot of the investor clients. So I'm gonna go ahead and go over a few things, purely my beliefs based on statistics and experience of what I think is gonna happen. But first of all, I wanna do a little bit of education. A foreclosure is not a type of sale. A foreclosure is the legal process of the lender taking the home back. So when you're searching on Zillow, you're searching on these different websites and you see something that says foreclosure, just know that's the process of the bank taking it back. Some banks could take over a year to get it back. So it's not for sale. A lot of times those are going to be sold before they ever hit the actual real estate market. So that's a foreclosure. The foreclosure is the legal process of them taking it back. Okay, a foreclosure crisis. A foreclosure crisis is a period of drastically elevated seizures of properties. My example was 2007, 2010 was a huge financial issue, and there was a big crisis when it comes to foreclosures. The 2008 crisis, there were too many homes on the market. They're overbuilt, too much inventory. Loan programs were doing zero down for multiple properties. Investors were being able to buy properties just because they were stating their income. Not a lot of it was proven, and that of course proved to be difficult because not everybody is honest in doing what they said they're going to do. Depreciation. Once the foreclosure started happening, homes started depreciating, and because the foreclosures flooded the market, homes decreased in value. When homes decrease in value and you're buying them for 100%, you're mortgaging 100%, and then they decrease, you're immediately underwater, and it becomes a negative on your balance line and not a positive. So people were letting them go. And they were allowing them to go because the bankruptcy laws allow it. Like you're held accountable for like 7 years, and then so it was freeing for a lot of people that had multiple properties that were now underwater, that were not producing income. They would let those properties go, and because they let them go, they only held liable for them for 7 years, so it stayed on the record for 7 years. Then is able to buy again. So the bankruptcy laws allowed them to do it. The stock market collapsed when Lehman Brothers collapsed. Stock market fell, and why that had an effect on the housing market is, there's 1,000 different reasons, but one of the big reasons, there's so many companies that require loans from banks, from the government to keep their business moving forward every month. So when this happened, interest rates come rising, it's harder to get money, so a lot of these banks had a lot of these businesses had massive layoffs, and some of them even shut down. The reason that I think we will not see another crisis in 2020, in my opinion, my expert opinion, is supply and demand. If our real estate market quadruples, like 4x right now, we would still be under market. We would still not have enough homes on the market for the demand that's coming into the area for a neutral market. There's too much equity. Right now, in 2008, people were buying these homes with 100%, and there was no equity. It was depreciation, so they was not able to make money. Now, we've been seeing around 5% appreciation the last couple of years. So just having your property for 2 years, you've been able to make quite a bit of money on it. So these people that are going to be in issues where a foreclosure could happen, they're going to be able to sell their property and most likely be able to make money from the sale. So I think we're going to see a lot less foreclosures. So we will see foreclosures, but I just don't think we'll see an abundance of them, enough to create a crisis. But I also think city by city is going to be a telling sign with real estate. I think if you live in a place like Vegas, I think you may see a few more foreclosures because of the entertainment industry and because of COVID. We're not being able to go to Vegas and be entertained at such a grand scale to cover all the costs, to make sure all the jobs are needed. New York City, San Francisco, LA, a lot of these cities, people are rushing to get out of the cities because a lot of these people, they live in co-ops and condominiums. And there's a big monthly fee that you pay to live there, like an HOA, but now you don't get any of the amenities. You can't use the pool, you can't use the gym, you can't use all these things that people are paying for, and you've got to continue to pay for them. So people are leaving these types of areas and going out more rural areas. So we may see an increase in foreclosures in those areas as well. But I think in the Coweta, Fayette, Troup County markets, I think we're going to be fine. Appreciation is always our friend, and it's going to help us. Guys, if you yourself are finding issues and you're looking at foreclosure give me a call. My team would be happy to help and be able to look and to see if that's the best, what we can do for you to prevent that. Because you don't want that ding on your credit. And if we can get you some money, let us help you do that. Guys, remember, who you work with matters, and have a great day.